Now let's talk security. Are you aware that insurgency has made life worse for people in the northeast and other parts of the country? That's according to the Director of Meida Operations, Major General Edward Buba. But with a current security challenge at hand, Major General Buba is confident that troops will continue to combat security threats, even though the military doesn't have answers to all the questions. General Buba also talked on the resurgence of violence in Mangu, Plateau State, where he said a militia attempted to rustle cattle, which led to the death of a cattle header. TVC News' Stephen Estienne has more.
Violence continued in Mangu, Plateau State, even after the curfew imposed by the state government on Tuesday. Several suspects have been arrested in the wake of the renewed violence.
Good day, sir.
The military authorities provide an account of the recent incident.
I will say that the situation was triggered by a combination of factors, including the attempted cattle rustling and the killing of a Wangulbul man by Header militias. It was reported that a Wangul man riding on motorcycle along road Mangu Sabongeri Mangu Hall ran into a herd of cattle crossing the road on the 22nd of January 2024. The herders reportedly killed the Wangavul man on the spot. Consequently, Wangavul militias mobilized and attacked herders and Muslims resident around Gangwaram quarter in the early hours of the 23rd of January.
Even more disturbing are activities of terrorists, especially in the northeast of the country.
The insurgency has made life worse for many citizens in several geopolitical zones across the country, such as the northeast, the northwest, north central, and the southeast in particular. We also recognize the apprehension occasioned by kidnappings recorded recently in the Federal Capital Territory and other areas in the country.
Efforts to combat terrorism are being reviewed, just as terrorists are also developing new methods of evading arrest.
We constantly rejig our operational strategies in order to adopt a course of action that best makes this ugly experience unlikely in the future.
But the security challenges continue to mount pressure on the military and other security agencies. The Nigerian military says they don't have all the answers, but will continue to evolve strategies to combat emerging threats to national security. Sifon Esin, TVC News, Abuja.
And TVC News' Sifon Essian joins us live from Abuja for more on the military's efforts in containing insecurity in the country. Sifon, I want to begin with how the military has addressed the allegations of partisanship in the fight against insecurity in Plateau State. Talk to us about that.
Well, the military a while ago issued a statement, dismissing that claim coming from a reputable religious organization, and promised that it would remain apolitical and it would not toe the line of any interest in carrying out their activities. Now, what we want to see, or what we are waiting to see, is the actions the military will be taking in days to come, further drive that narrative of neutrality.
There are two issues or urgent issues of insecurity before the military. One of them is Plateau State, especially Mango, where there was another incident yesterday, and then Abuja, which is the Federal Capital Territory. What did the military say in this regard?
Well, they assured that special forces have been deployed in these areas, and strategies are being reviewed, as the case presents themselves. In the case of Plateau State, we understand that after the state government imposed a curfew on Mangu, violence still persisted, and now there have been arrests. The military authorities have confirmed that, but they've also emphasized the fact that they are evolving their strategies, that no technique, could bring solutions across board. It has to be tailor-made. So they're evolving strategies as there are climbs to engage threats within the country to ensure that troops actually get to the roots of where the problems are and tackle them. Back to Abuja, on all flanks, Abuja is and its contiguous states, troops are being deployed. Special forces troops are being deployed. Many of them are on rapid patrols, while others are stationed in strategic locations in the bushes and the forests, as the case may be. The idea is to reduce response time in the event of an attack or prevent attacks from occurring within their areas of responsibility. That we understand.
All right. Thank you so much, Sifon, for that update. Our correspondent Sifon is in live for us in the nation's capital.